However, it's an excellent product. Yeah, it will last on any type of eyeshadow consistency, and it's really black, it's intense, it goes on a little bit shiny, but it dries down very matte. I hope you guys are doing wonderful, and yes, today we're switching gears a little bit. I've been doing a lot of great things that I enjoyed. I've been talking about things that I like, and today we're gonna do a little bit of things that failed for me. Not that it's for everybody, but for me, I had a hard time with these products, so I wanted to share them with you. So if you want to know my opinions on why I didn't quite like these products, please do stay tuned. The timestamp on screen, and I'll introduce myself in French, and I'll see you guys shortly. Voilà, salut à tous, j'espère que vous allez très bien, et aujourd'hui on parle des produits que je n'ai pas du tout aimés. Et ça ne veut donc pas dire que ces produits ne peuvent pas bien marcher avec vous. C'est juste que avec moi, j'ai autant essayé et j'ai pas eu de chance. Et donc, j'aime vous montrer les produits qui marchent et ceux qui ne marchent pas avec moi. Donc, aujourd'hui, si vous êtes intéressé, je vous invite à patienter. Les détails en anglais. Et comme toujours, n'oubliez pas de prier le bon Dieu. Et on se voit à la prochaine. Merci encore et moi. Ciao les amis. Au revoir. Bye bye. Alright guys, so welcome back. So like I said, we're going to talk about things that didn't quite work for me. It doesn't mean that they're bad or they're awful. It's just that for me, I just wouldn't repurchase them, and I'm going to explain to you guys why. So without further ado, let's get into it. The first thing I have here is the LA Girl Gel Eyeliner. It says it's intense color, it's high pigment, but I felt like it didn't stay put. Like, yes, it is intense color, it is high pigment, but I just felt like for me, it wasn't smudge proof or water resistant. Like when I say water resistant, it cannot move when I cry. Like I feel like a lot of eyeliners that I've tried can stay only on matte shadows, but they don't stay put on metallics, on foils, on glitters, and on like shimmers or like things that have a little bit of texture in it. They don't stay put. And typically I like felt tip liners or like liquid eyeliners. I don't really like the pots because it's just a longer process, even though they tend to be more pigmented and long lasting. It's just that I prefer, like, you know, the felt tip or the liquid liners. It's just easier, but this didn't work for me. I didn't like it. I didn't feel like it was waterproof or smudge proof, and so yeah, and I had a hard time applying it as well. I felt like it was a little bit chunky. I don't know, it could be that I got a bad batch, but I just wanted you guys to know that it felt chunky. It wasn't easy application either. So if you were interested in trying this, I would say for me it's a no-go. The Renaissance Flick Eyeliner from Makeup Revolution. I know a lot of you are going to be like, are you serious? Like, a lot of people rave about this, and I've been dying to try it because a lot of the YouTubers that I like really enjoy it, and I was like, I have to get it. I have to get it. Is it at Ulta? Is it at Ulta? I'm gonna get it. And guys, I bet you it's good, right? But I can tell you there is an ingredient in this that I am allergic to, because within 30 minutes of applying this eyeliner on my eyelid, I had a reaction. My eyes were watery. It felt like it was in so much pain. I could not, like, I was so uncomfortable that I had to take this off, and then once I took it off, I was back to normal. So I have to think that it has to be an ingredient here. They have ingredients that I'm allergic to. I'm not sure what it is, but some of them don't work out for me, and this one, even though it could be good, it happens to be one that I did not enjoy because I couldn't even try it. I got an allergic reaction to it. I don't know what it is with Makeup Revolution, but I seem to have a really hard time. But this packaging, guys, please tell me it's not live. Like, this is so gorgeous. I really like the packaging. It is, however, excellent application, and look at that detail on top, and then you just push it open. That's the felt tip right there, and love the rose gold color, the aesthetic of it is very nice. It's very easy to use. It applies very easily. I had no issues with that. It's just that I couldn't keep it on because I felt like my eyes were on fire. So please let me know what you think about this, if you had the same reaction. But yeah, that's my take on this. This will be going back to the store. I can't do it. So yeah, the next fail for me was the Cover FX Illuminating Setting Spray, and I think I got this from the BoxyCharm box when I used to review them. And Cover FX is good. It's a good setting spray, but I feel like at some point when I was using it, it's actually almost done. Since it is illuminating, I feel like that part of it was separating from the actual liquids. I will call it like liquid highlighter. All the liquid highlighter aspect of it was separating, so it was just like very oily and it was leaving a lot of residue on my face, so it was hard to apply it. It was causing a lot of mess everywhere, so I just decided to stop using it. I don't know what happened. Like even when I would shake it, it would do the same thing, so it wouldn't be homogeneous anymore. It just stopped at some point, so I just stopped using it. So that's the only reason why. But other than that, before that happened, it was working pretty well for that glowy factor. So I did like it until it started separating from the liquid highlighter part of it and started making a lot of mess, and my face felt too oily and greasy, and there was oil everywhere, and I had to clean up all the time. So I was like, no thank you, goodbye. Next thing I had a hard time with was the Glomus. Even though it's good, I just felt like that oil kept separating, and I didn't really like that, and I felt like it left my face too greasy at some point. The less product I had, the greasier and more oily I felt my skin was, and the messier I felt my area was where I was doing my makeup. And also the nozzle, I felt the nozzle was very inconvenient. So put that all together, I felt like the Glomus is not something that I would buy again, but I would try to finish this by mixing it with a different setting spray just to get that glow factor. But after that, I would not recommend this for repurchasing. So yeah. Okay, so the next one here, another setting spray. We have the Milani Make It Do setting spray. I usually have a great time with Milani products, but for some reason I did not like this at all. I felt like it was just too oily. I don't know what's going on in here, but again, the illuminating aspect of it, or the liquid highlighter aspect of it that they mixed in here, I think it's separating from the actual liquid, and it's making it hard to use the product effectively. So my face will feel very oily, very greasy when I would apply this. I feel like it's actually spritzing oil on my face, which I don't understand why. So that's just all I felt like. Oil was just drenching me, and I stopped using it because of that. There's still a lot on this. I'm just gonna get rid of it because I just can't be bothered. So yeah, that's my experience on the Milani Make It Do. Ooh, next fail for me was the NYX Epic Eyeliner. I know, guys, it says it's waterproof. A lot of people raved about this, but guys, I really think the formula changed. I wanted to try this so much that, you know, I finally got to it, and when I finally got to it, it was messy for me. It is really intense, and it's a little bit like glossy when you put it on, very wet. It's a messy application, so you really have to know what you're doing to some degree to use this, because it's wet, it can get messy, it's very black. It looks a little bit like glossy or shiny as you apply, but then it dries matte, and that's just the Epic liner packaging right there, and that is the felt tip right there. It is, see, you guys see that glob of eyeliner right there? Like, look at that glob right there, guys. That's what I mean. Like, it's so messy. Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't understand like what's going on. Like, look at just opening it, look at my finger right there. So it's just really messy for me. I don't know, it didn't stay put. I feel like it smudged a lot. It didn't stay put on any. There are so many different types of eyeshadows. The only thing that it would last on a little bit was the matte shadows. Anything else, I feel like it didn't work. So it was messy, it smudged. It was hard to apply for me. I don't know, I think I wasn't lucky with this one either. So definitely this will be a pass for me. I won't even continue to use this. I might give it away, but definitely not for me. Okay, so sticking with the eyeliners, Next eyeliner that I really didn't like, again, I don't know what's going on, the Kat Von D tattoo liner in Trooper in the color black. I got a mini size from a Sephora play box. So there you go. It's another felt tip. Again, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I just have bad luck, but I feel like this did not stay put on any type of shadow except matte, and not for long. It smudged, it moved, and I wear contacts, so I just feel like it's not like the hype on this wasn't real for me. Again, it could be that I got a bad one, or because it's the the mini size that I got from Sephora Play. I don't know, but this right here, tattoo liner by Kat Von D, Trooper in black, no bueno. It is black, it is matte, but it doesn't last for me. So, and it's not like, it's a messy application as well because it doesn't dry like that. So, and when you put it on any other type of eyeshadow, it doesn't stay long. So I wouldn't, by the end of the day, your eye makeup is gonna look crazy because this eyeliner is gonna bleed everywhere. So I feel like with all these liners, if you really did want to use them, you have to set it with a black eyeshadow so for it to work. Yeah. Next eyeliner I actually really didn't like as well is the Stila All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner. There you go. I got this again in a Sephora Play box. I don't know what it is. This one was the worst of them all. It bleeds so bad. I don't even think it stays on my eyeshadows. I don't know what it was. Yeah, this doesn't last. It bleeds. It's messy. It can barely hold on for me. I don't know, I just don't like this eyeliner. It says the color is intense black, but for me, no bueno, baby, no bueno. So Stila All Day Liquid Eyeliner, not for me. Next, we have the BH Cosmetics Liquid Eyeliner in the color brown. Believe it or not, I have this in black and I love it. And I think I actually emptied it, and I think I showed this in a past empties video. I love the black so much that I went and got the brown, but for some reason, like, it's kind of faded, but it's by BH Cosmetics. But the brown never showed on my eyelid. It never, it's like it's dry or something. Maybe they sent me one that was already dried out, but I could barely get this to show on my lid, so it didn't perform at all. So, but the black one though is so good, and it lasts very long on the eye, and I could use it on almost any type of eyeshadow consistency, and it was fine. And it wasn't intense black, but it's black enough for me, and because it performed so well, I thought the brown would be good, but the brown was just a big flop. So yeah. And last but not least, we have the Wet n Wild H2O Waterproof Eyeliner. This right here is crazy. You guys can even see the wand type. It's very straight, so that makes it very hard to apply the liner first of all, because there's no flexibility here. So if you're new, you're gonna have a hard time with this. However, it's an excellent product. Yeah, it will last on any type of eyeshadow consistency, and it's really black, it's intense, it goes on a little bit shiny, but it dries down very matte, and it doesn't budge. It doesn't budge to the point where it's so hard to remove with any type of makeup remover or micellar water or whatever, that I was just like, I'll pass. Like, this is too much for me. Okay, if you're looking for that extra liner over the top, like last all day, this is the one for you if you can handle it. So because I have a hard time removing it, I didn't want to burn my eyes and pull my lashes or anything like that, so I just gave up on it. But the formula of it is perfect. But like I said, the application is too straight, so it's hard for me to use this because there's no flexibility, and on top of that, it's so waterproof that I cannot get rid of it. So that's why I'm putting it in my FAIRE. But it's a good product, just not for me. Okay, so yes guys, that is it for this video. I know a lot of these things are popular products, and unfortunately not everything that's hyped works for everyone. So that's why I review things, that's why everyone reviews things, so you can understand that we all have different, our body chemistry reacts for real differently with every product. So if it doesn't work for you, don't be sad. Okay, just keep on moving to the next one. So that's it. Let me know if you've had the same experiences as I have with these products, or any other products that you would suggest for me to know about, and I would love to hear from you. And obviously, don't forget to always praise God, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Mwah. Ciao les amis, bye bye.